In the name of Jehovah, the God of Moses, the God of Jesus, the God of all. Shalom. As you see as the title of this, the Ten Commandments Restored. Deuteronomy chapter 5. Not restored, retold, excuse me. The topic is the Ten Commandments and subtopic is retold. Presents Moses restating the Ten Commandments to the new generation with some interesting variations from Exodus. So in the book of Exodus, Moses gives the Ten Commandments to the first generation of Israelites that's coming out of the land of Egypt. And so remember, when they enter the promised land, the generation that came out of Egypt is not the same generation of Israelites that goes into the promised land. So this is the new generation. This is the new generation of the Israelites, and mighty God Jehovah has revealed into Moses that you should tell the Israelites the Ten Commandments once again, to remind them the laws that Jehovah God gave to the old generation. Now you give those same laws back to the new generation. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 6 through 21 says, I am Jehovah your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You must never have any other gods besides me. You must not make for yourself a carved image or a form like anything that is in the heavens above or on the earth below or in the waters under the earth. You must not bow down to them nor be led to serve them. For I, Jehovah your God, am a God who requires exclusive devotion, bringing punishment for the error of fathers upon sons, upon the third generation and upon the fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing loyal love to the thousandth generation of those who love me and keep my commandments. You must not take up the name of Jehovah your God in a worthless way, for Jehovah will not leave anyone unpunished who takes up his name in a worthless way. Observe the Sabbath day to keep it sacred, just as Jehovah your God commanded you. You are to labor and do all your work in 6 days. But the seventh day is a Sabbath to Jehovah your God. You must not do any work, neither you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your slave man, nor your slave girl, nor your bull, nor your donkey, nor any of your domestic animals, nor your foreign resident who is inside your cities, in order that your slave man and your slave girl may rest the same as you. Remember that you became a slave in the land of Egypt, and that Jehovah your God brought you out of there with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. That is why Jehovah your God commanded you to observe the Sabbath day. Honor your father and your mother, just as Jehovah your God has commanded you, so that you may live a long time and you may prosper in the land that Jehovah your God is giving you. You must not murder, neither must you commit adultery, neither must you steal, neither must you testify to a falsehood against your fellow men. Neither must you desire your fellow man's wife, neither must you selfishly desire your fellow man's house, nor his field, nor his slave man, nor his slave girl, nor his bull, nor his donkey, nor anything that belongs to your fellow man. It was so important that Moses retailed the new generation of the Ten Commandments. Remember why he reminded them. See, the old generation of the Israelites, when they left Egypt, they went into the wilderness and they marched in a circle in the wilderness 40 years. So they forgot. The old generation perished, and the new generation walked in to Israel, to the promised land. But I don't want to leave this out. The old generation couldn't walk in because they was too disobedient. And that's what we got to stay away from, disobedience. Always remind yourself of the Ten Commandments.